Hello, my gorgeous Virgos, and welcome back to the Portal Space. This is your reading for April 2021. I'd like to start the reading off like usual using my singing bowl to clear my energy and yours. You're more than welcome to take in some deep breaths of positive energy and release anything that no longer serves you. I'll do the same. Let's begin. Beautiful. Let's get heart-centered on your reading using my rose quartz heart. I'd like us to imagine that we are in a bubble full of white light and shimmering blue, so mote it be. Now we're both protected. What's going on, babies? I've already premeditated on your cards and shuffled. At this time, I'd like to ask for our ancestors, our angels, our spirit guides, our extraterrestrials that love and guide us, and any benevolent beings that would love help us give you a great guidance for the month. I've got my angels and ancestors cards oracle deck out, so I'll kickstart the reading off. Let's see what spirit wants to tell you. Woo, honey, that's too many. Virgo, please, spirit. Everybody's been getting this card, and I shuffled the ish out of this deck. We've got Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Brilliant. I'm going to read that from the book for y'all. I guess everybody needs to hear this. Like the season of fertility makes complete sense since we are in spring. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Recap on what you've sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady, known as the Empress, in traditional tarot, is a representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is abundant, bountiful, creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and more than enough love to give to all that needs nurturing. She is a representation of the goddess Venus that yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. The seeds form a perfect pentagram, which represents, in paganism, the 5 elements of life. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all eminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more to come. In a material sense, this card can also represent financial security, comfort. It shows that there are more than enough to go around. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its force in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. So mote it be. Claim that. Beautiful. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Remember, my loves, the masculine and feminine energies of the cards can be interchanged. Sometimes even the characters can be swapped around. This is a general read, so take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your moon, rising, and or Venus sign for more information. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's see where my darling Virgos are right now, Spirit. That's lovely. It's a nice start. What is any potential blockages and or challenges for dear Virgo? Yin and yang right there, honey. What shall Virgo focus on, dear Spirit? What is in Virgo's past? What is Virgo's strengths? What is in Virgo's near future? What is suggested approach for dear Virgo? Hopes, or actually, what's suggested approach from Spirit? No, I just said that. Where am I? What does Virgo need to know? There we go. Hopes and fears for dear Virgo. And potential outcome and future for dear Virgo. At the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Moon card. This is you taking the time out to work on your shadow side. What y'all got hiding? I'm just kidding. All right. So where y'all are right now is the Lover's card. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Gemini. So this is a beautiful space to be in. As you can see, it's a couple or two people. This is the Lover's card, so this is about usually romance, a partnership, people coming together, something beautiful happening here on the horizon. You could see the sun is out, shining. The angel is behind there. Maybe some sort of divine intervention. Finding your soulmate. If you haven't already with that person. Then we've got here in your potential blockage. Took me a minute to say that because it is a blockage. We've got the Devil card here. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be just being tied to someone. Maybe you're in a marriage that you're trying to free yourself from, or this sort of situation. Look, some people cannot leave a partnership because they may not have enough coins to do it at the moment. I mean, we can always find a way, but I know that it is a difficult and odd time. Some of you are just feeling like you're being manipulated by the GOV or the system. Not able to be free range. I used that word earlier, that's why I'm laughing. We'll get more information on that. Then we've got what you need to focus on is the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is about you focusing in on one wand in particular, because you've got all the 9 wands. You're just kind of looking to place the last wand. So keep focusing in on that last detail, Spirit's saying, whatever that is, moving you forward in some way, shape, or form. Then we've got here the Queen of Pentacles in your past. You've always been abundant, and that's a beautiful thing. And if that's not in material gain, then this is just in your spiritual abundance. We've got here in your strengths the Ten of Chalices. Ten of Chalices is absolutely beautiful energy. You can't get any nicer than that except for the Sun card. This is emotional fulfillment. Being with your counterpart, your partner. Maybe there's children. With the lady, we've had, this talk about fertility and birthing and this sort of thing. It could be just fertile ideas, happiness, emotional fulfillment within yourself. This will be your strength at this time. Maybe there's some sort of a proposal coming your way. Then we have here, I haven't seen this card in a long time, the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is here in your potential future, or your near future, I should say. This is you really taking the time out to manifest. Manifest your desires, your dreams, your hopes. Really taking just time to yourself. Resting. Recovering, whatever that is for you. Intellectually resting, I guess, because this is an air energy. Then we've got here suggested approach from Spirit is the Knight of Chalices. Now, the Knight of Chalices he's a slow-moving knight, wanting to give your cup of love to somebody. Maybe somebody wants to give their cup of love to you. Anyways, y'all are on your high horse and getting some emotional fulfillment somewhere, aren't you? Then we have here what y'all need to know. King of Wands. Y'all ain't playing. You know where you want to go and why. You're standing in this King of Wands energy, passion, desire, that king energy of forward movement, whatever that means in love, work, or career for you. Maybe you're moving into a new home. Maybe you're moving to a new city. Whatever it is, it's prominent. Then we have here in your hopes and fears, we've got the Queen of Swords. Now, I'm feeling that this is more in your hopeful department because the Queen of Swords will cut away anything that no longer serves you. I heard off with your head, honey. She doesn't play games either. She will cut away the necessary to move forward. And that could be, you could be fearing that, moving into that sort of Queen of Swords energy of clearing things, because that is scary to clear things away when you're maybe used to the cycle that you're already involved in or in, period, whatever that is for you, work, love, or career. Then we have here the Five of Wands in your potential future and outcome. It's not an easy energy. I never said the journey was easy now, did I? Five of Wands, fighting, passion, words with people. Some of you are having literal battles. You feel like you're in the trenches. We all are, in a sense. This collective energy happening on Gaia when perceptions are skewed by propaganda and other things. It's hard for others to come to the understanding when you already know things and you've gone through them and you see others lagging behind. It can upset you a little. You could be fighting with family members. You could be fighting with your spouse. You could be fighting with the GOV, trying to break free and have freedom of speech, whatever that is to you. We will definitely get more clarifiers. Lover's card, please. Devil card, please. Nine of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Knight of Chalices. Knight of Wands. King of Wands. Honey, you're all fallen. King of Wands. Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands, please. The bottom of the deck, we've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the 9 of Wands on the table also. Passion, movement forward, youthful energy carrying you through. So, I don't know why this is coming in and out of focus so badly. Sorry about that. So where y'all are right now is the Lover's card. This is beautiful energy for you. This is you being perhaps in a romantic partnership, happiness, divine love. It's like Adam and Eve. It's a beautiful thing. you have divine love here on the table, whether you're in it already or it's coming to you. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. No matter what, I feel like the angels are surrounding you and helping you move you through. Clarifying this, though, is the Tower card. So some of you are breaking up with that lover. Some of you are having a counterpart maybe finish so a new situation can come in, whether that be work, love, or career for you. I know y'all don't like the sound or the sight of the Tower card, but it is completion of a cycle. So maybe it's not that necessarily your relationship that you may currently be in, enjoying it, may end. Maybe it's a new cycle. Maybe you have to stop dating and to be engaged, to be married. So maybe there's a fight about it for some of you. Maybe you're just fighting with the outside world to try to get together with this counterpart. It's very interesting energy. There's a lot of fiery stuff happening at the moment, that's for sure. Be interesting to know from the comments below what is going on with the Tower for most of you. Then we've got in the potential blockages is the Devil card. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you could be feeling tied to a partner. That's what it is. Some of you might be in a marriage that is ending. Tied to somebody because of finances. And that's going to end. Whether that be in love or with your family or whomever it is, friends, a roommate, it doesn't really matter if it's romantic or not. But something will be falling apart. And whether that be your relationship with the GOV, that's another whole situation and a can of worms. So, it seems to be a challenge and blockage. Clarifying that is the Seven of Wands. Another fighting card. In the trenches, fighting to get out of it. And once you do and stand your ground and hopefully end up walking away from the drama, you will be releasing and completing the cycle. Work, love, or career. Then we've got what you need to be focusing on is the Nine of Wands. Focus on that last detail, Spirit saying, so you can put that wand behind you to be able to move forward in the youthful spirit that you can. It is another fire sign energy, so some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. But bottom line is you're going to just sort of hone in on that one last wand to be able to move you forward. This is being clarified by the Queen of Swords. She cuts away all the drama. She looks over every detail. She knows exactly what she wants. She's very intellectual. This is an air sign energy. And y'all know what you want. So you need to focus in on that. And don't let anything get in your way. Then we have here, in your past, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very abundant queen. She has enough material wealth and gain to help her through. And you've experienced that. You've experienced that abundance, spiritual abundance also. So that's a beautiful thing. This is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. You guys have been very balanced. Balanced within your coins, and when you are, you're very generous and you give back to others. So that's a beautiful space to be in. Balance is important. Then we've got here in your strengths the Ten of Chalices. This is beautiful energy. This is emotional fulfillment with a counterpart. Maybe you're walking into that new relationship that you desire. It's maybe something more suited for you. It doesn't matter how long you've been with other people. Sometimes things have had its course and there's nothing you can do about it. So even if this is not about love, this is you being emotionally fulfilled with yourself. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. Perhaps getting your family together and friends and just fulfilling those desires. And that will be your strength during this time, is being happy. This is being clarified by the Two of Wands because you're standing proud. You're proud of all your accomplishments. You're proud of how far you've come, dear Virgo. And you see all of the roads and all of the hurrah that's happened, but you're ready for the challenges. It's made you stronger and wiser, and it's a time to feel emotionally fulfilled and proud. I heard picking the fruit off the trees. Then we've got here in your near future, we've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords speaks about manifestations, clearing your head, knowing where you want to go and why, keeping things positive, keeping things lighthearted. Maybe you do want to manifest that new relationship. Maybe you want to manifest what the lady has to offer here with her seeds, with the pentacle, fertility, this sort of thing. Even fertile ideas. This is being clarified by the Star card because y'all know who you are. You're the star of your show. Some of you need to tap into your galactic family and recognize your roots and where you truly come from. There's no such thing as junk DNA. This is who you are. You are more than flesh and bones. You are the stars above. And you are a co-creator of this earth. So as you are the star of your show, you are also manifesting your next moves. It's very exciting. Then we've got suggested approach from Spirit is the Knight of Chalices. I mean, he's a bit of a slow-moving knight, but look, somebody might be wanting to give their cup of love to you, or maybe you want to give your cup of love to somebody else. Whether that be work, love, or career, there is a cup of emotional fulfillment coming in towards you. So approach life in that mannerism. Boom! Beautiful. This is being clarified by the Ace of Cups. Because something major is coming in for you. It will be super fulfilling. Boom. Overflowing cup of emotional abundance, happiness, desires. All that you could ever ask for is coming towards you. So approach life in that way. Happiness matters. Then we have here in what you need to know, King of Wands, another fiery energy behind you. He knows where he wants to go. King of Wands, moving forward in work, love, or career, you have the stamina. Lots of growth here. Being clarified by the Eight of Cups. It's a tough energy. You could feel a little upset of some sort. Maybe you may not get to where you want as soon as you want, and you'll feel a little defeated in this Eight of Cups energy, because the Eight of Cups talks about your emotional fulfillment as well. So some things may not go your way, Spirit is saying, but that's for a reason, because there's something better else coming for you. So keep moving forward and try to leave the Eight of Cups behind. Don't focus so much on that, because you've got so much fulfillment, emotional fulfillment here. Any little hiccup can sort of derail you, so don't go there. Then we've got here in your hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords. Wow, we've got the Queen of Swords here twice. cutting away any drama, moving through, being heard. I heard intellectual ideas coming to you, and your hopes will be coming once you cut away anything that no longer serves you. Wow. Being clarified by the Lovers card. So the Lovers is here for you. So maybe you're having a reconnection with the person that you thought you lost earlier. If you were thinking you were getting divorced or breaking up with somebody, if that was the case, that person is here, or it is somebody new here for you. Maybe you have to cut that old situation or an ex away to properly move into the love that you truly desire. Now, the Lovers card can also depict you just being happy with your own self. If this is not about love per se from the outside, it is also in the inside. Then we have here in your potential outcome and future is the Five of Wands. It's a tough energy. The journey is always full of ups and downs, but this is fiery energy. Again, this is a fire sign. Some of y'all could be fighting with your counterpart, fighting for your rights, fighting the GOV for your medical freedoms. I say that as I'm laughing, but it's not funny. You could be fighting to get to your next destination, so you can have that forward movement that you desire. This is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles. You will be juggling at a sense. You will be one foot in front of the other. So make sure you're grounded at this time. If it's not warm enough in your area yet, because not all of us are in summer, try to get into some salt baths, Himalayan salts or Dead Sea salts or Epsom salts. Ground yourselves. If you can, put your feet in the ocean or the sand or the mud or whatever makes you happy, maybe in some moss. I also heard sea moss. That's interesting. Anyways, maybe some of you need to be drinking that. One foot in front of the other. Keep grounded. Grounding is going to be very important because it could be topsy-turvy. You may have to literally fight for your rights. Boom. Let's get some oracle cards for y'all. Virgo, please. 3 romance angel cards. Lover's oracle card, please. Let's do a Sacred Earth oracle card, please. Whispers of Love. A Love and Gratitude card. And did I... Which is Wisdom? And a crystal card. All right, y'all, let's see here. At the bottom of the deck, we've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and we have seen this on the table. So if that's happening or happening soon, y'all know what it is. We've got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes. So who you're with or who's coming in. We've got engagement. Your love life ascends to a higher level of commitment. And we do see that here. You've got the 10 of Cups, and you've got the Lovers here twice. And you've got major emotional fulfillment. And we've got, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept the support from others. Sometimes your friends and family can see things that you cannot. So, this is a lovely card. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Ooh, honey, you got a secret admirer that ain't very secret anymore. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Then we've got, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Yes, you've already made it through the worst days of your life, Mo, no doubt. So you're all good. We're still here. And we've got listen. Lovely. It's like a spiral, like a shell, like a fossil. Ammonite, I'm feeling. Listen to yourself. Listen to spirit. Know that your guides are with you. If you need to listen to more synchronicities, you need to ask for the signs. Perhaps some of you have not been paying attention. So you need to listen to your inner knowing, your inner knowledge, your inner gut, as some would say, wisdom, intuition, and go with it. Then we've got security, Witch's Cottage. Lovely. I'm going to read these from the book. I'm just going to find it. We're almost there. Sorry, it's taking forever. And it is the last one in the book. Of course it is. Witch's Cottage, security. Within the forest, dark and deep, a dwelling yours to keep. Safe within your home you'll be, assisted by security. This magic has worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Insecurities and lack of self-confidence has a habit of manifesting. Feeling like an outsider makes it difficult to be positive to fit in. So right now, instead of being on the outside looking in, you have been given the key to let yourself into the witch's cottage for a while, where you will find yourself, where you will find all you need to become strong enough to deal with everything that's hurled at you. Explore every room and discover what you feel you're good at, what you feel most comfortable with. You may find that it's the kitchen filled with herbs and plants and to make medicine recipes, or perhaps it is to welcome warmth of the hearth where you feel most at home. As you investigate, you will discover the right tools and meet friends and familiars along the way for you to choose from to work with until you feel strong enough and ready to emerge with security as your supporter into the bold and confident witch you really are, which is foresight. Let others in instead of shutting them out. You are protected and supported and safe. Trust the divine outcome. Recognize your strengths and talents. A new home awaits. Rediscover your likes and dislikes. Don't try too hard to fit in. Witch's Cottage revealed. Within the Witch's Cottage, you will find that you find all that you need to change and transform your life. Here you will find magic as the cottage, hearth, or kitchen, which finds and transform the mundane into the sacred. The kitchen altar with a corn dolly, spells, recipes, herbs, living plants, comforting foods, family, daily needs are all a part of a magically day-to-day life and living. Lovely. So the witch's cottage is there for you to go in to regain your strengths. Then we've got here Pyrite as your crystal card. If you do not have that in your current collection, I'd like you to imagine that this pyrite is in your pocket all of April or however long you need it. Let's read that from the book. We've got pyrite, emotional balance, psychological strength, relationships, protection. You may be feeling emotionally unbalanced at present because you have allowed yourself to, at least partially, believing another's critical judgment of you. This is malicious criticism that was directed at you by someone who falsely believes that they will gain something by belittling you. To regain your mental strength and emotion and balance, you must realize that this whole episode is simply emotional blackmail. You are dearly loved and held with high self-esteem by many. To see this episode for what it really is, do not allow yourself to be so affected by what one says. Others know the truth. Pyrite can help strengthen you both psychologically and emotionally. Wow, you've got a lot of protection here on the table, especially with this security at the Witch's Cottage also. It's beautiful. Then the last card is courage. Of course it is. The most courageous way to move through life is by choosing to find the good in every moment. The moment of complete darkness is the beginning of life, so mote it be. Dearest Virgos, I hope these messages have helped. Remember, the portal is within you. You are your best guru. Love you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of the month. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next reading.